Hey guys! Let's chat. So I haven't done one of these in a really long time, but I felt that it was due because of all the busy stuff and all the inconsistencies, which I've mentioned on here and on Twitter, and I think even on Tumblr a little bit. I've just been super busy and I wanted to talk to you about it because I think there are points about it that would be really helpful to people who are in school or who are going to go to college, that kind of thing. So we're going to start from the top. I don't know if I mentioned it on this channel before, but for a while I was a health major. I started off in kinesiology, but then I went to nutrition. I originally picked it because, you know, health is kind of a stable thing and practical and all that. My family thought it would be a good idea, and so I thought, yeah, you know, I find health and fitness interesting, as you guys know. I was like, yeah, I'll do this. And for a while it was fun and it was fine, and even when I did the science classes, even if they were tricky or difficult to do, I was able to kind of get through them. But this last term just kind of steamrolled over me and I wasn't really expecting it because normally I'm pretty able to kind of plan and situate things a lot better. But this time around was just a mess and I have no idea why. So I had enrolled in 4 classes: anatomy, kinesiology, world music, and drama heritage, which is like history of drama and plays and stuff. And those last 2 are just part of the GEs, but these 2 were part of my actual major. And so I was taking anatomy, and anyone who's ever taken anatomy or who is currently taking anatomy knows how really difficult it is. It's super hard. It's all about the memorization of stuff, and you have to remember specifically all the names of stuff, where they go, and it's important obviously because in health as a professional you should know the anatomy of the human body. But it was really difficult for me. It was really hard because the other 3 classes, I mean, the drama one wasn't that bad, but world music and kinesiology involve a lot of heavy work. It involves a lot of like reading stuff and writing papers weekly. In addition to that, I do like my podcast, and I've been working on some music stuff, and it's just been a lot, and because of that, anatomy kind of suffered. And so it was one day I was sitting in class and I was like, why am I here? I fucking hate this class. I don't want to be here. I hate the fact that I have to be here for like 5 hours and I have so much other stuff to do, and I just don't want to do this anymore. I kind of had a little bit of an existential, what am I doing with my life? And so I was like, I just need to do something else. I just couldn't do health anymore, you know, because even as interesting as I find it and all that kind of stuff, having it as a career is not something that I want. And I decided to change majors. This has been after almost 3 years of going to school for health. I've decided to switch into being an English major. My mom was just like, are you sure about this? Like, is that what you really want to do? And it was like, yeah, like I can't do this anymore. And so I talked to my counselor and I've switched officially. So if things for me in the entertainment section of my life don't necessarily work out, then I would like to be like a book editor or something. So that's what I plan to do with that degree, in case you're wondering. Because I switched to English, I asked my counselor, I was like, can I drop this class? Because 1, I didn't need it anymore, but 2, I wasn't doing well in it, and it's much better for you to drop a class and just have that W on your report card than to pursue a class and get a really shitty grade, because it'll mess up your GPA, it won't look good. And so he was like, yeah, just drop it. So that's what I did. And since then, I felt a lot better. It's a lot less stress to worry about that class, because that was just kind of like almost an afterthought class. It was like, oh my gosh, I have to type all these papers. Oh my gosh, I have to read. Oh, damn it, there's a quiz tomorrow, or like a test tomorrow or something like that. And so it wasn't good for me, and I didn't want to be there. And that's what I wanted to bring this up and talk to you about this, is because like there are so many people who stay in a major or who stay in a class because they feel it's necessary, or like they hold some kind of tie to it. For me, it was a little bit difficult because like you do kind of want to see things to the end, and so I don't know if other people are like that too, but sometimes you kind of have to know when enough is enough and where your limit is, because if you push yourself mentally so that you're stressing out all the time, it's gonna hurt you in more ways than you can ever imagine. Because my sleep schedule got really fucked. My sleep schedule got fucked. I was just always tired and exhausted and crabby, and it was just kind of ruining not only my mental strain but also like my physical body. And because of all the stuff that I had to do, I had to put off a lot of workouts all the time, because like, oh my gosh, I have to do this though, I have to do this, I have to have the time to do this, and it was just so much. And I kind of just wanted to tell the story to kind of be like, do what you want, like do what you want with your life. I know that a lot of people feel really close ties with their families, and I'm not saying to disrespect your family. I'm not saying to, you know, be like angry about it. I think you should be composed and collected and be like, you know what, I respect your views on this, but I can't do this. This isn't me, and sorry about that. And I know that you want the best for me, but this is my life. And I think that's the most important thing to note when you're gonna step into school. That's just really the big point about this whole story. And it's to update you on why everything has been so fucked. It's because, you know, all the testing and all the writing has been just a lot, and it's taken up so much of my time. And on top of that, I've been to a convention and I have to go to a bunch of other events. Like, actually, there's gonna be a vlog about it soon. Yeah. That's really just what this video was for, and to make like a big formal apology as to, you know, everything, because if you haven't seen any of the videos that I posted that I deleted about being tardy and like, oh, there's not gonna be a tutorial today, that kind of thing, this is just kind of to update you, as well as to kind of give you a little bit of like a, hey, this may be happening, but it's going to be for the better, because ultimately if I do something that I'm passionate about, that I love to do, that I think is really great, like I've always been a huge English fan, like English has always been one of my favorite subjects aside from like choir. That's what's important in your life, is to do what you want to do and to not let other people rule your life. So with all that said, I hope that you enjoyed this video today. I know it was a little bit quick and rambly, but you know, I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. And if you did, then please do give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see some more videos from me, then please do hit subscribe. I post every Saturday. I'm just making it Saturday just to kind of make things a little bit easier temporarily. Okay, it's gonna go back to Friday after this term is done, because I think the following terms that I have to do will probably be a lot easier to get around. But anyway, Saturdays. Look forward to that. Thank you again so much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.